What is up, everybody? It's your boy Roadkill. So, it's Tuesday, man. I haven't done a Tuesday locals in about 2 or 3 weeks. Last vlog you got was Nationals, and I ain't gonna lie, I had originally planned a different vlog today. I was supposed to be using Heroes. However, I did some testing online for a build I wanted to try out, and it's just like, man, it's just not that good. I ain't gonna lie, like, because I asked you guys in my community tab, hey, what rogue? I'm gonna start playing rogue decks again since the format is pretty much over and Nationals is over and I ain't trying to compete with nothing. And literally Heroes was just ass. So back in the lab front of the rogue deck, I don't want to waste my time playing Heroes. A lot of you guys did suggest Domain Monarchs. That is the deck I'm interested in. It's good, it's simple, and it's cheap. So on today's episode of Full Day Yu-Gi-Oh, I'm going to be going to the locals, competing with my Nationals deck list that I took to Nats. I didn't change it at all. And I'm also going to be picking up Monarch support, so be on the lookout for the next vlog to be Monarchs. Hopefully by the end of this week, I got most of the Domain Monarch stuff at home in my bulk pal. I just need to get the new stuff. So yeah, man, I'm looking pretty forward to it because it's going to be a unique deck to try out and something different. Give me a little bit of a challenge, man. I ain't gonna lie, ever since I've been playing Beyblade X and, you know, just doing different things in that game, it really got me wanting to create different type of content for Yu-Gi-Oh! And create different decks, man. I'm kind of bored of playing meta. But anyway, man, I'm gonna get up out of here, get me some food. I'm actually in my local area pretty early because you guys already know I started a new job and we're doing online training. So the first 3 days of the week, Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, I'm working from home. So since I'm working from home, I ain't have to rush through traffic, and I actually got here pretty early. So about to grab some food, and then we're going to head to locals, and we're going to get into it, man. So with all the man said, let's get into it. Without further ado, let's begin. All right, guys, so I ran to my old Naruto homies at car shop, my boy Jackie Chun over here, and Jason. And what you was saying about Master Duel, Jason?
I said I tried to play Master Duel one time. Fuck, I sat there for 10 minutes while this dude took one turn. I was done. I logged off.
And when was the last time you played Yu-Gi-Oh?
Like, at least 15, 20 years ago down there.
And you was good at this game,
I
too.
was decent at it, and I'm too far out of it now, bro.
What up, John? Jack, you played Master Duel or no? No. Terrible game.
Yeah.
Man's game right here, Pokemon.
You gonna have those in the comments, bro.
Little do y'all know, Jason's a scalper. He a scalper right here.
Yeah, I'm a scalper.
Got that scalper look. No, I'm messing with it. I'm just trolling them, man. I've been knowing these dudes for like over 20 years, man. I'm gonna catch y'all next. I'm eating this little tamale I got from the bake shop. They're actually pretty good. All right, guys, coming to round one of the tournament. Ended up playing with my buddy Abe on his Morganite deck. And it was a really good game to say the least, man. Not gonna lie. He definitely surprised me with his deck because he typically plays Malice, but I guess, you know, after Nationals, everyone wants to try different decks out, which completely makes sense because I ain't gonna lie, I did not want to play Mitsu Raizo at all, as you guys already know. However, I'm like, it's the only deck I got on hand that I can just take the locals and have a little bit of fun just to get out of the house. I really wanted to either play Heroes, which I kind of changed my mind on that last minute. But I'm really looking into Monarchs, as I said at the beginning of this video, and Sky Striker. So I did a community tab post, and I asked all my subscribers, like, hey, which one you guys want to see the most? And a lot of you guys said Striker. So I'm going to be looking into that, getting that deck, and just, you know, got to pick it up because I don't have a lot of Striker cards. So anyway, game one, I pretty much did the whole Mitsurugi Raizo combo minus the hand loop, and he pretty much couldn't break it, and we scooped it up. Game two, however, I don't know what he decided. However, he's gonna have a really good feel because he started off with Runic cards, and Runic cards is really annoying. Then he played the Morganite card, let him get a normal summon just without tributing. Summon Majesty's Fiend, and I was like, yeah, that kind of craps on Raizo. I'm not gonna lie. I mean, yeah, I can make a monster try to beat it over, but when you have stuff and when you have tech cards like Mirror Force, but I think that's what was one of his side cards because he said he hoped he'd draw one of his troll cards just to be funny. And yeah, I got Mirror Force in 2025, man. That was real. So ended up losing that game because of Mirror Force. It sucks, but it is what it is. Coming into game three, unfortunately, I'm gonna do the whole hand loop combo, be a very degenerate meta sweat, and it's gonna be all she wrote, man. Like I ain't gonna lie, like when I crap on modern Yu-Gi-Oh, this is the stuff I'm talking about. Like, yeah, I'm playing the deck, but at the same time, I understand it's not fair. But hey, man, it'd be like that. This is a competitive card game, and things like this just happen. So We'll catch you guys in the next clip, man. Y'all stay tuned. This is a really good game. Morgan Knight seems like a fun deck, but it's just, you got to go first with it to win. All right, guys. Round one is over with me being a local sweat. Beat my boy Abel using his Morganite deck. He typically cooks me with Malice, but he was running Morganite deck.
Yeah, Morganite Runic.
Morganite Runic. That deck is annoying. That's literally a dice roll game.
What's wrong with this man?
Nah, ain't nothing wrong with that. That was good. That deck was good. I just won a dice roll. He's building his Gundam deck right now. I don't know what none of these cards do, but they look cool though. Freaking love Gundam. G Gundam was my favorite.
Yeah, those are the tokens. The rest of the deck stuff's in there.
Do they have a G Gundam deck or no?
No. Right now it's just all the Zed. It's Zed, Xeon, and what was the other one?
Shit.
Okay.
Freedom Wing? Okay. Yeah, they need to do G Gundam. I want to shine and finger people in the car game.
I mean, a lot of places
Pause.
are sold out.
What's up?
A lot of places the decks are sold out.
Oh yeah, my buddy Charles, he got into that game. He was telling me about that. But anyway, man, yeah, I won round one. There's not a lot of people today. Edison got like 26 players. Modern got like 12 players, I think. So yeah. Anyway, I'm gonna catch you guys after round two. Y'all stay tuned. All right, guys, coming into round two of the tournament, ended up playing against my boy Dom and his Lunalight deck. So it was a really good game. Lunalight's an annoying deck to play against, and yeah, I can see why it was one of the top rogue contenders from the NAWCQ, because literally you just make a Cleave Towers with a quick effect, Regeki effect attached to it, and it's kind of hard to beat, because even though I had Ash Blossom on Fuwalos, he ashed my Fuwalos, and I just really couldn't play at that point. I'm like, oh, whoa. Fuwalos would have kind of saved me a little bit, but when you set up the Towers play with Baguska, which I didn't know existed, because the guy I played at Nass that I beat, he didn't get that far. However, it's kind of crazy that it's unaffected by the Baguska, so you kind of set up a pseudo stun full board with a Regeki, which is really good. And even though I was able to break his board, he still was just able to sit there on that monster and just not care, because it's unaffected by everything and has 3,800 attack. And he didn't. I was trying to get him to bait to use his Regeki effect so I can make Dugaris to double my detonator and run over it. But unfortunately for me, he didn't do that and I lost. Now coming into game two, I'm going to Ash Blossom him after he tried to Peruli at me. And I'm just going to pop off. He did hand trap me some more. So I ended on detonator, field spell, pass with hand traps in hand. And that was enough just to take game two, because he couldn't break through detonator and the field spell. Coming into game three, however, kind of forgot how game three went, if I'm being 100% honest. But it was really much of a grinder. Went off Fuwalos, he had Caught by the Grave. I had DD Crow for his one of his plays, which hurt him. And he just passed, in all honesty, because he tried to do one of their recursion plays to add a monster back to the hand. I'm like, DD Crow. And on my turn, I just started popping off of Miss Rugi stuff. You know, being a Metal Sweat, man, it's kind of over this deck, honestly. But yeah, Miss Rugi stuff, even though I didn't get to do the full like combos, because he did hand trap me as well, I was able to just put enough pressure on board and just go for game. And coming into round three, because I was BSing after round two with my old Naruto teammates, I just had to go straight to my game in round three. So playing with my boy Brian and his Archmage deck, and he's another Malice player turned rogue player for today. And I ain't gonna lie, man, I ain't know what the hell this deck did. I've heard about it, but I had to read every card, and I knew I was in trouble when I had to read every card. Well, okay, the deck may not be that bad. I didn't hear about it at Nationals. I know I saw something on Twitter with Jeff Jones saying the deck has potential. And I ain't gonna lie, my buddy Brian showed me how good the deck was. Now granted, he did hit me with the triple tactical talents and Troll and Lockbird, but regardless, it showed me that when Archmages get to play, they get to play. And it's kind of like hard to beat, because they all revolve around setting up 3 different attributes on the board. I'm sorry, not attributes, but types on the board. And they all got crazy effects. Like one guy's like a monster negator, and then another guy, he like searches and summons, and I don't remember everything, but I just know I got cooked by it in game one. Coming into game two, I decided I'm gonna go first off like strikes and the Miss Rugi trap. And even though I started, the pop-off had a pretty good field, it didn't matter. He played Fiendsmith Engine. I'm like, oh, does that play Fiendsmiths too? So unfortunately, I had to waste my hand traps, which was Ash and my DD Chrome on the Fiendsmith Engine. And then he started going Archmage stuff. I didn't have any response, because I believe he did shut. No, I lied. I did have response on Detonator. And he did tell me on Twitter, because he's going to beat me in this game, but he did tell me on Twitter he kind of cheated on accident. He made a mistake and used, because I guess one of them have an effect that you can't use any other effects this turn to use this effect. So he kind of used an effect after he drove me, and it kind of allowed him to gain the advantage to win. But like I said, it don't matter. It's a new deck. It is what it is. I didn't know the rulings on it. I don't know how the deck plays. I was reading everything, but my comprehension skills wasn't that strong because I had work that day and I was pretty tired. But I want to go to locals to film a vlog for you guys. So it'd be like that. But yeah, man, our mages though, when they get to pop off and you don't have anything against them, like most good rogue decks, like you're gonna get cooked. So yeah, I'm gonna catch you guys in the next clip. Y'all stay tuned. All right, guys, round 2 and 3 of those. Round 2 playing against my boy Dom. He's playing Luna Light, ended up getting it. Really good game. I just had the outs, honestly. Wasn't much he could do. And then just played against my boy Brian round 3. He beat me with Art Mages. I was like, whoa, I was a little tilted, not gonna lie. Not in a serious way. I was just like, what does this deck do? This deck is so weird. So I had to read literally every card. And you know what happens when you have to read every card? You're cooked. So I got to beat game 1. Then I got hit with talents and drove. Then game 2, I hit with drove twice. And yeah, was not I can do about that. So it'd be like that. I'm playing a deck that lose to drove, and I got hit with drove twice. So there is one more round. Hopefully I can win on that to finish the X1. And then yeah, I'm gonna catch you guys after round 4, I guess. Y'all stay tuned. All right, guys, coming into round 4, the final round of the event. Ended up playing against Mermills, and I ain't gonna lie, man. This game was a pretty annoying game to say the least. Not for the player. The player was cool. It's just the degeneracy of modern Yu-Gi-Oh really showed in this game because I started out strong. My opponent hit me with some hand traps. I ain't have anything, so I just had to pass. And Mermills, he popped off with it. But the thing about Mermills that I don't like is the actual card design itself, because they have so many different combo lines. My opponent's turn took like 10 to 15 minutes, which resulted in my camera dying. And unfortunately for me, I didn't bring I forgot my backup camera, my backup battery for my camera at home. But yeah, my opponent was a real chill, real cool dude. It just, his turns took like 10 to 15 minutes, which kind of like made the game a little boring, if I'm being honest. But nevertheless, I'm going to tell you what happened. So he beat me game 1, I beat him game 2, and then game 3, we just drew in time. So I'm going to catch you guys in the next clip. Y'all stay tuned. All right, guys, back at home. Now I'm going to keep this part very brief. Like it's going to be a shorter vlog today. Just wrapping up the editing, man. Just been having a lot going on this week between working, doing some at-home training, and then also trying to film content for you guys consistently on top of the stuff I do in my personal life, like Beyblade stuff, the stuff that you guys don't care about because you guys are here for Yu-Gi-Oh, not Beyblade and things like that. Locals was fun. Unfortunately, I didn't get pick up any of my new stuff or the new decks I wanted because no one really had trades like that. There was only 8 modern players. None of them really had stuff I needed. Well, actually, I'm lying. My boy Abel did have a striker core he was moving, but I think he had like some of the higher rarity stuff because the price he gave me, while it was a good price, just wasn't something I was comfortable spending right there for a deck that I'm not even sure if I want to play. But yeah, and then also, as far as my matches went, they went smooth. Like Art Mage didn't know what the hell was going on, and then as far as the player with Mermaid, like I said, he was a cool dude. It just, his turns took forever, and it was like, a little annoying, but it'd be like that at the time. That's Yu-Gi-Oh. Also, man, shout out to running into my bros again from Naruto, my Naruto days, my teammates, man. That was only a fraction of my team. Like I had more people who I used to kick it with, but you know, people got lives, they do different things now, and a lot of them don't even play cards anymore. But the ones that do play cards typically play Pokemon or just different Bandai card games. Nevertheless, now for you guys' favorite part, about to open these packs and get up out of here. Like I said, I had a good time at locals, but man, it was just rough. And my first card I pulled was Chris Ryan token. And you know what's crazy about locals? When I went, a lot of players who do play modern was there playing Edison. So that just goes to show you guys that people are just kind of bored of the format and bored of the game. And yeah, I pulled another Y card. But I think most players, honestly, if I'm being realistic, are waiting for Justice Hunters. There's a lot of people in my locals who want to play K9 and Yummy. So locals scene in Chicago are going to be pretty lit. However, I don't care about those decks. They just don't appeal to me. I don't really care about the artwork or anything like that. But I don't know, man. I had fun, to say the least. It was good seeing some old homies I haven't seen in a while. And it was also just having fun playing Yu-Gi-Oh! Post-Nats. So with all that being said, post your thoughts about this video. Comment section down below. Like the video if you're new here. Want to subscribe for more. We're on the road to 24K subs. It's your boy Rogue Hero, and I'm signing out. Peace. See you guys in the next video. Also, join the Discord and check out the channel sponsors in the link in the description down below. Peace.